Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this battle, I'm going to challenge the Wednesday-Thursday level 60 joint battle, which is Empire Invasion. And with that said, let's begin. So, I should mention, this one, believe it or not, is actually easier than the level 58 version. It's still very hard though. Level 53 is a guaranteed win. This one has a luck aspect to it, and the level 58 version has the biggest luck aspect by far. In any case, I'm just changing up my skills because we just finished World Arena matches and my characters still have the wrong skills. So that's okay. I'm going to swap out Thousand Hooves for Assault because Assault has a 2-turn cooldown as opposed to the extremely long cooldown on Thousand Hooves. So, this is good. And I just want to double check. Shield Bash, Faction Buff, and Parry. Good. Yep, let's begin. Alright. So, at the start, I need to hammer this lance. And this right here is kind of a test. If you have enough defense and hit points to survive, then you're okay. If you don't, you're gonna fail right here. I have enough, so I survive. And I actually one-shotted him, which doesn't always happen. I think that might have been a crit hit. In any case, I'm going to move my Bernhard up and have him faction buff right now. While Leon doesn't benefit, I desperately need that faction buff for my Bernhard to take down his Vargas. So, there we go. And positioning here is important. Vargas has to be on the right side, Leon has to be on the right side, and Liana in the center here. And actually, your Liana can actually use a gain on Leon too, with this setup. Okay, so things look good. Now it's Vargas against Emmerich. And Vargas should do a good job on him. Now, I mentioned the luck aspect. And the luck aspect is Altemuller, because he has Gale. If this Gale activates multiple times, you're probably screwed. If it doesn't really activate, then you win for sure. So that's where the luck aspect that I mentioned comes from. I'm going to move Bernhard back 2 tiles. I want to pull Vargas in a little bit. And to support that, let's heal up my Bernhard. And I might as well have Leon attack. Because I still have the Chivalry buff, so I can do some damage there. Done. So far, looks okay. Yeah, but yes, Altemuller is the big question mark because of that Gale passive. And as a side note, the 58 version, the level 58 version, is by far probably the hardest one because Altemuller is still on that map. It's just that rather than being on the side, he's actually at the back here. And then if he charges forward and then activates Gale, he charges forward again. He's very close to your enemy forces, especially with Egbert. So because of that, the level 58 version is ridiculously luck-based. I don't like it. Alright. So, with Vargas on the right side, he was able to take down Emmerich. So the first stage has basically been cleared at this point. Now we just need to kill off Vargas and wait for the second wave to approach. So Vargas is now down as well. And I now have to get ready to take down the cavalry. And I just want to see... He moves here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can place my Leon right there. Here we go. And now comes the luck aspect, which, as I said, is how much Altemuller activates Gale. If it activates it twice, you're generally screwed. If it activates just once, you're generally okay. It's still rough, but it's manageable. So, in fact, that's actually why Vargas is more useful for this than, let's say, Ledin. Because Vargas can truly tank with his talent. Ledin, he can't really survive multiple hits from Altemuller. Alright, if I actually attack this cavalry, Leon is going to crush me. So, have to run. Retreat! Well, let's move back. And back up. And back up as well. Alright. So we were just figuring out the positioning to avoid the attack from Leon. That's why that turn took so long. We needed to stay away from Leon's attack range. But now we're good. So, here we go. With the Chivalry Assault. And then, again, to make sure I kill him. Down he goes. And there's just another cavalry left, which can be pretty easily handled by the other Leon. So that's why Leon came over. I will just faction buff in the meantime. Nice. And the vampire bats restored him to full health. So His Leon kind of shows how useful Vampire Bats are. Okay. I would have done things slightly different from him. I would have kept Liana beside Vargas so that Unbreakable Guardian would protect, but I guess he got a bit lucky there, because otherwise there's a high possibility Altemuller would attack Liana instead of these two. In any case, no big deal. Altemuller did not activate Gale, so we are safe. Ooh. And now it's time to figure out how to beat them. Well, let's just apply a global AoE heal via prayer. Ooh. My Leon unfortunately can't attack anything. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, I guess I'll just start moving up a little. So we're trying to figure out, is there any way to kill Altemuller? Well, we couldn't kill it, but we weakened those angels pretty significantly. Which is... And then with Liana's again, Leon should be able to kill them. So, there we go. It worked out. Alright. Bernhard against an infantry. He should not die. And he didn't. He took a lot of damage, but he didn't die, and that's what's important. So. Alright. Only a few enemies left to deal with. So let's finish off this infantry with assault. Whoa. Down it goes. And get ready to fight him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So placing myself, I guess, here. If I place myself there, I block off other attacks potentially, but I don't think anyone else can attack him right now. So it's okay. Let's heal up my Bernhard and have him shield bash this guy. Yeah, is there anyone here? He can't attack. He can't attack. So yeah, I'll just shield bash him, and things are okay. Basically no damage, but the whole point of the shield bash was to knock him out, so he can't attack next turn. I'm actually pretty surprised by the lack of damage, I have to say, because... Ah, but he was getting plus 30% defense, that's why. So this is one of the rare maps where Ringu and I actually have to camp all the way back like this to fight. And it's all because of that Altemuller. You know, and Leon, I suppose. In any case though, we managed to crush those waves, and now it's just mopping up at this point. Let's see. I do have a gain. So. Chivalry to attack this guy. Digos. Alright. Digos is nearly down. Ooh. In that case, I'll finish him with Bernhard. And then I gain on Leon. And Leon's Chivalry Assault, since Chivalry buff is still active, will kill off this Aquatic General. There we go. So yes, Altemuller is the big question mark, right? If he uses Gale once, he would have attacked Vargas once, which would have been okay. If he activated Gale twice, you know, let's say he attacks and then attacks again, then we would have a bit more problems. But in this playthrough, Gale did not activate even once, so we're fine. So they're coming up. I still need 2 turns for Shield Bash. So, hanging back. You absolutely need the Shield Bash, because you need to knock out Egbert and bash him, otherwise you're in trouble. So. And this final wave, although it's mop-up, you still have to be careful. Egbert has Meteor, okay? So if you miscalculate the range of that Meteor and he uses it, you're going to get crushed. And yeah. So remember, he moves up 3, he still has 3 tile attack range. So 1, 2, 3. So I need to move back a little bit more. So add 1 tile distance to what he's doing, basically. Well, let's see. I just need to shift Bernhard back 1 to avoid the Egbert AoE. Other than that, Leon can move as far back as he wants, simply because... There we go. And we apply prayer. Because, sorry, Leon is going to be using Chivalry, so where he's placed doesn't really matter. It's just Bernhard's position that's the most important. So the plan right now is if I can kill off this infantry general, I can then stun Egbert and then take him down the following turn. And once that happens, the fight is over. But again, this is why Bernhard is so important for this fight. Huh? I think he's using his Vargas as bait for Egbert. We'll see if that's the case. Didn't fall for it. So. Alright, need to crush this infantry. Chivalry up. Here we go, assault. One shot, nice. In that case, I might as well do a second attack before I shield bash. Or... Ooh. Hard to say, really. Yeah, why not? Because he also has He also has Leon to attack with, so... Second strike from my Leon on Egbert. Kills all the Centurions. And then this shield bash knocks Egbert out of the fight. And yeah, now it's totally mop up. While Bernhard is strong, he's not strong enough to fight off six characters, including 2 Leons, you know, 2 Lianas, Vargas, and Bernhard. Alright. Egbert is down. Only Bernhard left. And Varg. Oh, sword dance. And rupture. Ouch. I have to move Bernhard out of the way first because I need Leon to attack. And also, moving him out of the way removes that unable to heal effect. Debuff. So. Wow, I took a lot of damage on that strike. But survived, and that's what matters in the end. But with this, it's over. Leon will now Ringu's Leon will now be able to finish off Bernhard. And done. So yeah, I mean, in this clear, Altemuller never activated Gale, so it was very easy. But you basically have to plan for if Gale activates. If it does, you know, you need your Vargas on the right side to be able to protect everyone, which is Jessica and Liana. If it doesn't, then, you know, it becomes easy. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful, and on this note, Nitro out.